40 F-35s gone. Not in a dogfight, not in a daring raid over enemy airspace, destroyed on the ground, inside hardened shelters before a single Israeli pilot could strap in, and it happened in 30 minutes flat. Let that sink in, because what I'm about to walk you through isn't speculation. It isn't analysis filtered through some Pentagon press briefing, and it sure as hell isn't the sanitized version you're going to get from CNN or Fox. This is what actually happened at Nevatim Air Base, and by the time I'm done, you will understand why the geopolitical map of the Middle East, the one that Washington spent 50 years and trillions of dollars drawing, was redrawn in fire and smoke before the sun came up over the Negev desert. I've spent decades studying weapons systems, military doctrine, and intelligence tradecraft, first as a Marine Corps intelligence officer, then as a UN weapons inspector who stood inside facilities that government swore didn't exist. I know what a real strategic shift looks like. I've watched them happen in real time, and I've watched governments lie about them in real time. What happened at Nevatim is one of the most consequential military events of the 21st century, and the fact that Western media is still fumbling to characterize it tells you everything you need to know about how badly it has shattered the assumptions that hold their entire worldview together. Let me be clear from the start. This wasn't a lucky strike. This wasn't Iranian bluster accidentally connecting with a target. This was the result of years of systematic intelligence collection, precision engineering developed entirely under sanctions, and a strike doctrine specifically designed to defeat the layered air defense architecture that Israel and the United States spent decades and billions of dollars constructing. When you understand all three of those elements together, you stop being surprised by the result. You start being terrified by the implications. To understand the magnitude of what happened, you first have to understand what Nevatim Air Base actually represents in Israel's strategic architecture. This isn't a forward operating strip somewhere in the Sinai. Nevatim is the crown jewel of Israeli air power, the nerve center, the launch pad, the irreplaceable hub from which Israel has projected lethal force across the entire region for years. Every significant Israeli strike into Syria, every hit on Hezbollah's weapons infrastructure, every deep penetration mission against Iranian-linked targets, they all originated from Nevatim. The base doesn't just house aircraft, it houses Israel's offensive doctrine made physical. Destroy Nevatim's flight line, and you don't just destroy planes, you destroy Israel's ability to reach out and touch its enemies at the time and place of its choosing. Iran understood that perfectly, and they planned accordingly. The F-35 Adir, that's what Israel calls its variant, isn't just a fighter jet. In the context of Middle Eastern air power, it's a statement. Each airframe costs well over $100 million, and that price tag buys you the most sophisticated sensor fusion